Devastation strikes. Ridge and Brooke's world shattered in shocking designer betrayal. Script, main content, English. Devastation is about to explode in the world of Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan, and this time the betrayal cuts deeper than ever before. For years, Ridge and Brooke have survived scandals, secret affairs and ruthless business wars. But nothing could have prepared them for what's coming now. Because this shocking betrayal doesn't come from an enemy, it comes from someone they trusted with their legacy. It all begins at Forrester Creations. The atmosphere is tense, the future uncertain, and a highly anticipated fashion reveal is just days away. Ridge believes this new collection will redefine the brand and finally silence their competitors. Brooke, standing faithfully by his side, is confident that this line will secure their family's power in the fashion world once and for all. But behind closed doors, a dangerous secret is already in motion. A top designer within Forrester, someone deeply involved in the new collection, has been quietly making moves that could destroy everything. Sketches have gone missing. Fabric orders have been altered. Confidential designs have been photographed. At first, Ridge assumes it's simple sabotage from an outside rival. But the truth is far worse. Because the betrayal is coming from inside the house. Unbeknownst to Ridge and Brooke, this designer has been working a double game, secretly negotiating with a competing fashion empire. In exchange for money, influence, and a promised position of power, they've handed over exclusive Forrester designs that Ridge personally created, and that Brooke passionately protected. The ultimate violation. The nightmare becomes reality when an emergency meeting is called. A rival fashion house unveils a brand new collection, and Ridge instantly recognizes every single piece. His sketches, his concepts, his vision. Displayed on another runway, under another name. Ridge is frozen. Brooke's face drains of color. The room fills with whispers, flashing cameras, and shocked gasps as their worst fear is confirmed. Forrester Creations has been betrayed at the highest level. Back at the office, chaos erupts. Ridge slams his fist on the desk, demanding answers. Brooke frantically retraces every step, every meeting, every person who had access to the designs. Security is called. Files are pulled. Emails are reviewed. And then, the truth surfaces. The evidence leads straight to one of their own. The designer they welcomed into their creative circle. The person who shared meals with them, laughed with them, promised loyalty. Brooke is shattered. Her voice trembles as she reads the proof. Transfers. Secret messages. Confidential attachments. There is no denying it. The betrayal is real. Ridge explodes in rage. Not only was his life's work stolen, but his trust was weaponized against him. He feels humiliated, exposed, and utterly furious. Years of mentorship, erased in one ruthless deal. But the emotional devastation doesn't stop there. Because Brooke takes this betrayal personally. She had defended this designer when others questioned them. She pushed Ridge to give them more power, more access, more control. And now, that decision has come back to destroy everything they built together. Guilt consumes her. She wonders if her faith, her compassion, her belief in second chances has once again endangered their family. And this realization opens old wounds between her and Ridge. Painful ones. Ridge, already drowning in anger, begins to question everything. Who else knew? Who else can be trusted? And most dangerously, how much of this disaster could have been prevented? Tension ignites between them. Brooke insists they must face this together. Ridge, however, can barely look at her. Not because he blames her entirely, but because the betrayal has shaken his entire sense of control. His empire. His relationships. His identity. As security escorts the designer in for questioning, the confrontation turns explosive. The accused tries to justify their actions, claiming they were overlooked, underappreciated, tired of living in Ridge's shadow. They insist Forrester never truly valued them. Those words strike a nerve. Ridge fires back, reminding them of every opportunity, every promotion, every ounce of trust they were given. Brooke demands to know how they could destroy a family that treated them like one. Tears fall. But they are not tears of innocence. They are tears of regret, regret that comes far too late. The betrayal is undeniable. Legal action is announced. Contracts are terminated. Security removes the designer from the building as stunned employees watch in silence. But even as justice begins, the damage is already done. Forrester's reputation is under threat. Their designs are compromised. And Ridge and Brooks' emotional foundation has been violently shaken. Later, alone in the design office, Brooke quietly breaks down. She admits she feels foolish and terrified. Terrified that once again the world she worked so hard to protect is slipping through her fingers. Ridge stands in the doorway, conflicted. His anger is still burning. But beneath it lies heartbreak, not just over stolen designs, but over the realization that betrayal can come from anywhere, even from those you invite into your inner circle. Their eyes meet. And in that heavy silence, one thing becomes painfully clear. This betrayal didn't just steal designs. It stole their sense of safety, their sense of certainty, and possibly, their future. Because after this devastating shock, Ridge and Brooke will never look at their world the same way again.